Welcome everybody. Welcome back. Easy comic reader over here, man, aka Mike. We're gonna check out today a stack of books, a bunch of cool books sent to me by Aaron, Psychotronic Squirt Gun over on YouTube, man. Y'all go check him out. Most of the people that watch this show probably gonna watch him too. But yeah, man, we've been doing some trading and sending books back and forth, and he sent me a stack of books, so let's go ahead and take a look at what we got here. Start off by looking at some of the little extras he sent, and to me, man, that's the coolest thing when you send those little, you know, like for example, this first thing right here. This is a bag. What's so special about the bag? Well, the bag is pretty freaking cool if you ask me. 1996, no, excuse me, 1986. So if I turn it over, yeah, it's from a comic shop somewhere. Coming soon, A Man of Steel, John Byrne, baby. I love stuff like this. But he sent this bag. Well, first of all, he sent this nice note. And he says on here, cheap comic collector, he says, if I don't like any of these, I can send them to you, but I'm probably going to like them all, to be honest with you, because me and old Psychotronic Squirt Gun, man, we got kind of the same vibe as far as reading some of these books. Okay, so I believe this is probably some of the extras, and it says living with a goof. My wife knows all about that, right? All right, so it's pretty much self-published, right? I haven't read it yet, but I mean, I dig this stuff. I mean, where else you gonna find? I mean, I know if you go to mycomicshop.com, you're gonna find a lot of these fanzines, these indie books, but to me, it's cool. I mean, I've never heard of this, but it'd be nice to see what that's about. So he sent me 1, 2, and 3 issues of this, and it says right here, a series of 3. So this might be the whole series. Who knows? I have to check it. By Ian Jeans. I don't know if that's her name. All right, so check this one out. I like this. Tower Con Comic Book Convention. This is 1988. So yeah, we're still right in a good spot for me here. Justice League. Ty Templeton was there. Matt Wagner, Jim Lee. $4 to get in. Ontario College of Art. Who we got? Chester Brown, right here. So that's cool. I mean, to me, this is a local piece that you don't find everywhere. And he also sent this one. Monday, February the 6th. This guy has a date of 1988 again. So PSG, were you at these things, man? Were you there? Or did you find these in a box? And that's what I love to do, man. So, buy a box of books and get some of this stuff in here, right? Oh, and by the way, it says here in the letter that some of these books are from the infamous Larry collection that he picked up. And I know yesterday he sent a little message saying that he picked up some more books from a different collector. And the price he got on them was freaking awesome for the books that he got. So looking forward to that video, brother. All right, so let's take a look at what he sent me, man. Boom, right off the bat, we're going to see some Howard the Duck. Steve Gerber, man. I'm going to love going back through this again and reading some of those gags that maybe I didn't pick up on the first time when I read it as a kid. If I was lucky to get some stuff like this. Because like I said, my uncles were more into the other horror stuff. And I don't know, man. This looks cool. Circus Maximus, issue number 35. We got Steve Gerber, of course, Gene Colan doing the art on this. So you know it's going to be good. There's that icy head again. I'm not negative, I'm angry. All right, so yeah, I've got the, I purchased an omnibus of Howard the Duck digital over on the Kindle. I mean, for 99 cents, come on. You cannot say no to something like that. So that's sitting in the vault of things to be read, right? There's a lot of stuff in that vault. Whoa, check that out, man. Doug Munch, Ron Wilson, Action Pack Saga. Heck yeah, man. That is nice. Heck yeah. And see, you're not going to get this stuff in those digital formats. You ain't getting these ads, but having it in hand. Shoot. All right, man, that looks cool. Thank you, brother. We got, all right, we got Giordano Starlin on the Batman. You know, Jim Starlin, man, I've got a book, PSG, that I'm gonna send you that takes his work from the early '70s and some of those magazines and puts it all together, brother. So that's one little hint of what I'm about to send you. I'm not gonna go through them all, man, but I got some stuff stored up for you. Just might take me a little bit to get, you know how it goes, brother. Work and all that. But now this is beautiful. I mean, come on now. Can't go wrong with that one. And then he sent me some Sable, John Sable. I think I got them out of order here. Yeah, I'll come back to that. All right. Marvel 2-in-1, Thing Battles a Thing. Heck yeah. 50th issue. See who we got throwing down on this one. We got John Byrne doing the words and pictures. Joe Sinnott is doing the inking on that. All right. So I'm definitely going to sit down and enjoy reading these. Now, I believe I have this one. I want to say I do, but hey. All right, Rob, this one might be one you might be getting, brother. I don't want to be hoarding the doubles. If I could share it with people that would love them. Heck yeah. All right, so we got that one. Boom. When I saw this one, I was like, yes, this guy gets me, man. There it is. The horror comics. All right, so check it out, man. So way back in the day as a kid, of course, you're probably tired of hearing me saying this, but if it wasn't for the horror comics that one of my uncles particularly, I mean, he was one of those horror monster kids from the early 70s on up. And so in his room was like a shrine to all of this stuff. And of course, because of that influence, I picked up stuff like this. Why? Because you've got a vampire right here. You got Morbius. And because I picked up this, you start picking up this. And the chain reaction starts on that, right? So thank you, man. Thank you. Who's doing on this one? We've got Bill Mantlo as a writer. Harville Jones and Dick Giordano. All right. So we got a lot of Giordano inks to take a look at here. But yeah, brother, I'm digging it. I am digging it. There's some more of that Kung Fu stuff, man. Yeah. So thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you. And again, some things you're not going to get in those omnibuses. You're not going to get these cool letters, right? Beautiful, beautiful. All right, then he sent me some American flag. Was it one? Yeah. So we've got Howard Chaykin, American flag. I'm slowly but surely putting this together, and once I get a nice little run of it, oh, now that's one that I've read before, Hawk Moon. Oh my God, Michael Moorcock. And look at this one, see? Shoot. All right, so yeah, I just opened it up. I'm already like finding more rabbit holes to go down, but yeah, I'm very interested in starting to put this together. And like I said, give it a, not necessarily a full complete run, but enough consecutive issues to get a really good feel for this character in this title. There you go, Badger. Man, yesterday on Triple C's channel, man, he had a bunch of Badger, and I was like, man, which ones do I have? I need to go back, but yeah, thank you, man. The one of the famous Filthy 50 centers, brother, I love it. And if you figure out how to get these off, man, I might be interested. I just might keep them on there. It's got some prestige to it, man, knowing that it's one of those that come out from your hands to your car to your home. It's a to me, it's a timestamp of this time in my life. Watching your videos and seeing that just brings a smile to my face. So more than likely that ain't coming off, man. All right, so now we get into these John Sables, another issues, oh, there's the rest of the American flag. Let's take a look at those right there. And this one's a 25 center. What's your name on these, Triple C, man? I mean, PSG, what's your name for that? Oh, yeah. Good stuff, man. So yeah, gonna definitely take a look at that. Now that I got my bearings straight on here, yeah, we got some John Sable. We got issue number 6, right? Mike Grell. Yeah. And yeah, as you get older, you kind of want to, for me, you know, although I love the horror, of course, and the hero stuff, but some of this more, I guess this is going to be about espionage. It's going to be, you know, action adventure type, and that's cool, man. That's, you're going to probably get a lot of references to the time period, you know, what we have going on at this time. Probably for sure you got Cold War influence. You got, I mean, just a lot of good old-fashioned adventure. So man, there you go. He sent me number 6. He sent me number 8. All, of course, Mike Grell. Heck yeah. Got number 10. That's a nice composition right there. He also sent me number 12. It's a 25 center. I love it, man. Love it. The Revolution will not be televised. I think in my collection I might have this one. I'm not too sure. But yeah, get in there. And number 13, lucky number 13, y'all. Right? Howard Chaikin's a writer. So thank you, man. Oh, and then, yeah, boom. Adding to that Judge Dredd. Okay, it's going to be a 5-issue mega series. We got issue number 1. Right? A lot of quirky writing in this, man. I mean, it's just... Come on now. Come on now. So we got issue number 1. We got issue number 2 of the Judge Child Quest. All right. Oh man, this is, I'm laughing because it's hitting a good spot in my heart right now. We got issue number 3, so man, he took care of me on this one. He goes, here you go, easy. Nice little run on this thing, man. No, not the Toad. All right. Oh. Thank you, brother. And issue number 4. So we're going to be looking for number 5, right? We're going to be looking for number 5 out there. Maybe Rob will have it on one of his claim sales. But yeah, really looking forward to reading this, brother. Thank you. And along the lines of that, we got 2000 AD, issue number 6. Another 6-issue mega series. So right here, brother, again, when I'm looking for titles to just check out, one of the things that draws me in real quick is this stuff. Because like I was telling you, that uncle that I referred to, I mean, you remember those little packs of, they still have them around, but those little packs of little monsters and snakes and stuff. And this guy would keep them in a jar, and he had several jars full. And I've often replicated that in my own little displays. But so those little weird, quirky things are what is infused in my DNA. And so when I saw these snakes on here, I was like, yep, that's one I would have definitely picked up for sure. And again, you pick it up, I pick it up for this, and then once I started getting to the character, boom, it's off to the races from there. So appreciate this one, man. This looks cool. Look at that back. Loving Rockets. Wow. All right. Strontium Dog. Alan Grant. Carlos Esqueda. Cool. Oh, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Boom. And this one. Oh, my gosh. If there was... I'm hoping... I'm going to say this. I know he probably said I'm giving this one the easy because, again, this is where it's at, man. Weird Mystery Trails, number 20. Take you back to the good old days. I mean, if that doesn't draw you in, I do not know. I mean, you got Cerebus here. You got, it says Edgar Allan Poe didn't. Don't you dare be afraid of all these nice horrors. Remember that some of our best stories have ended up right here. Yeah. Heck yeah, man. Ah. Mal Warwick and Ruben Yondok. All right. So, let's just kind of flip through this a little bit. Let's flip through this a little bit, y'all. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Oh, man. And what is it about these horror books that I love so much? I guess it's more of the, just the that fear that we all sort of, you know, you dance a little close to the edge, and you know, you can find it in these pages. You can see just that human connection to it. That's, to me, it's cool, right? I mean, we pay money to go watch scary movies. We pay money to be entertained by this stuff, and to me, these are the masters of it, man. And you have, you know, I go back and listen to the podcast, and I know a lot of these guys, you know, the capes and cows were cool, but they really they put some effort into the art in this one, because, you know, it was a change of pace, especially during those romance novels or romance comics. The old hippie there. Nah, this is beautiful. Beautiful, Aaron. Thank you so much, man. God, thank you. That's definitely, Rob, you're not getting this one. This is definitely mine. All right, then he sent over a couple of issues of Elementals. All right, so I was like, okay, cool. I know Aaron really gets into this. And so I went ahead and took a look at, you know, of course, you flip through it. And then right in here in the story so far, talks about this form of black magic is unleashed onto the world. So, yep, you got me. So we're definitely going to take a look at it. But then flipping around, I see some of these house ads, Comico. Oh, by the way, this is issue number 8. So this will be an interesting read. This will be one where definitely for the first time. Thank you for that one. He also sent issue 20. So what can you piece together? Well, you can piece a lot together. If you know, just see what's happening. You see something, that's what the internet's for, right? You go and say, well, okay, I see this certain character introduced. Who is this character? What do I know about him? And the beauty about these books from the 80s is that it is an adventure. It's an adventure to see what these people went on to do, or maybe this is all they did, right? So I do appreciate that. Here we go, Badger number 8, another filthy 50 center. Okay, let's take a flip through this one. All right, we got Mike Barron, of course, Nexus. Bill Reinhold is the artist, and Jeff D. All right. So again, Badger is I've got a couple, but they're in the infamous needs to be read pile. So be looking for it. I mean, you hear a lot of good stuff about this. You hear that this guy is not all quite there. So I'm very super looking forward to reading more about this character. So thank you, man. You helped me fill this together. And like I said, I've got some. I wanted to buy more during Rob's sale, but wasn't quite sure which ones I had. All right, then he sent over 3 issues of Nexus. All right, so we got Nexus number 35, number 40. There's 40, and there's 37. So what can we say? You know, Steve Rude, of course, Mike Barron, Steve Rude. I did watch a documentary, and it was an older doc, and you know, I know he had his dealings with his depression, but during that one particular doc that I was watching, I really felt for his wife. You know, she was trying to hold on and get the bills paid and get those kids raised. And this guy would go into these long bouts of not finishing work, or you know, not being happy with what he worked, and he would go off into the fine arts field. So very interesting if you've never watched that. And of course, like I said, that documentary came out several years ago, so I'm hoping you know, he's gotten straight, you know, since then he's got things together. And that book that I bought earlier in the week, last week, it was a newer version of some of this stuff, so really looking forward to it, man. Thank you. And again, I'm barely starting on my Nexus collection, but I mean, just as far as the art, man, I mean, I get it. You know, it pops. His use of colors, I don't know if it's those 80s neon that jumps out at you. It's just a beautiful line work that he has. So thank you, man. And this one in particular, Mike Barron, Steve Rude was doing the art on this one. And we have number 37. Let's just see who the team is. So we have Paul Smith as a guest artist on this one. So again, start in these issues, start piecing things together. And yeah, join that Nexus little run that's going on with some people. I love this one. Again, look at that. Because of those horror books, that captures me right there. All right, that brought me in. Issue number 40. And who do we have on this one? We got Rude and Mike Barron again. So I guess these two had a falling out at one point. But what they left us here is just beautiful. So there you go, guys. Thank you, Aaron. Again, brother, it's so cool, man, trading with you. I know I traded some with, of course, Rob. I just started. I sent over a first batch to trade with Higgy Pop. And Higgy, if you're watching, man, I saw your video, bro. I saw your video, and it looked like I was busting your chops on the packing job, but I wasn't, man. I was just making sure that the first batch of books I sent you were like, I don't know, it was raining over here, so I did bumble. I did pack them up pretty tight, brother. So I apologize for that, man. I didn't mean to make you struggle in that opening them, but no, dude, that was never my intention. But yeah, putting this one to the side, right? So thank you, Aaron. Good Lord, man. You are. I appreciate what you do. You know, the time you take to make some videos. I know you put some editing into those videos. I'm just coming at you the way it is, the way you see it. That's the way it goes. And yeah, so I appreciate everybody stopping by and watching. I really do. Listen to a few little tunes with me. Look at some of these cool books. Like I said, thank you, man. Thank you. I'm really looking forward to getting to that one. So that's it for now, y'all. Do appreciate y'all. Haven't found a catchy little snappy saying for the end, so it's just going to be y'all take care. All right, we'll see y'all later.